The only way to make sense out of change is to plunge into it, move with it, and join the dance. I have realized that the past and future are real illusions, that they exist in the present, which is what there is and all there is. The ego is nothing other than the focus of conscious attention. We cannot be more sensitive to pleasure without being more sensitive to pain. So then, the relationship of self to other is the complete realization that loving yourself is impossible without loving everything defined as other than yourself. I owe my solitude to other people. No work or love will flourish out of guilt, fear, or hollowness of heart, just as no valid plans for the future can be made by those who have no capacity for living now. Reality is only a Rorschach ink blot, you know. We identify in our experience a differentiation between what we do and what happens to us. Unless one is able to live fully in the present, the future is a hoax. But at any rate, the point is that God is what nobody admits to being, and everybody really is. The reason we want to go on and on is because we live in an impoverished present. So what is discord at one level of your being is harmony at another level. Some believe all that parents, tutors, and kindred believe. They take their principles by inheritance, and defend them as they would their estates, because they are born heirs to them. A myth is an image in terms of which we try to make sense of the world. The moralist is the person who tells people that they ought to be unselfish, when they still feel like egos, and his efforts are always and invariably futile. And although our bodies are bounded with skin, and we can differentiate between outside and inside, they cannot exist except in a certain kind of natural environment. To have faith is to trust yourself to the water. When you swim, you don't grab hold of the water, because if you do, you will sink and drown. Instead, you relax and float. Never pretend to a love which you do not actually feel, for love is not ours to command. But I'll tell you what hermits realize. If you go off into a far, far forest and get very quiet, you'll come to understand that you're connected with everything. No valid plans for the future can be made by those who have no capacity for living now. But the attitude of faith is to let go, and become open to truth, whatever it might turn out to be. You and I are all as much continuous with the physical universe as a wave is continuous with the ocean. Technology is destructive only in the hands of people who do not realize that they are one and the same process as the universe. Faith is a state of openness or trust. But we try to pretend, you see, that the external world exists altogether independently of us. Trying to define yourself is like trying to bite your own teeth. Wars based on principle are far more destructive. The attacker will not destroy that which he is after. And the attitude of faith is the very opposite of clinging to belief, of holding on. In known history, Nobody has had such capacity for altering the universe than the people of the United States of America. And nobody has gone about it in such an aggressive way. Religion is not a department of life, it is something that enters into the whole of it.